So I'm sitting here at work on a little bit of a lunch break-ish. I'm working with a coworker today, and she went for lunch. And I don't do lunch on these days because I don't have to. I'm not here long enough to take a lunch, and there's no reason to. So I'm going to sit here and make a YouTube video and get paid for it. So that's cool. Getting paid to do YouTube. Maybe I won't run ads on this one. I'm joking. I'm going to run ads on this one. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about my vacation that I didn't tell anyone about. And I haven't told anyone about yet. So if my coworkers watch this, don't tell no one. No, I will eventually tell people. I just, there's no point in telling them right now because it doesn't serve a purpose. And here she comes. So never mind. Talk to you later. Part 2 to that. This is a different day, and I'm in a different car on a different lunch break. I'm actually on a lunch break this time, which is crazy. So the trip, I talked about this trip 2018. It was kind of an idea, and I wanted to do it, and I wasn't really sure. And, 2019, it was more of a, we could do this. Let's do it. We should do it. At the time, I owned my Chrysler 300, and the plan was to do the trip in the 300, and something or another fell through. It just didn't work out, and I was like, you know what? It's fine. We can do this another year. 2020, I talked about it. I took time off work to do it. But I don't know. I don't really know what happened in 2020. We just kept having things come up. I guess COVID was a thing. Things just kept coming up, and it kept destroying our plan. And then at the last minute, we were like, we could buy an RV and do this trip in an RV and not have to pay for hotels and potentially come out cheaper in the long run. Because, by the time you sell the RV after you've used it, you still didn't lose as much money as you would in hotels doing the trip. So I guess we just mutually agreed not to do it in 2020. And then 2021, everyone was still doing this whole lockdown bullshit. So there was really nowhere we could go without, mask Nazis and all this other bunch of stuff. So it's like, you know what? Never mind. Don't want to do it. We'll just wait. And now I feel like we're there. 2023 is the year. Probably not, because something will come up. It always does. That's the way it works. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to do it. So what's the trip? And just talk about this trip. Nobody knows what the trip is. What's the trip? The trip is a tour of the United States. No, we're not going to every state. Okay, I'm not that crazy. But I want to hit some states that I've never been to before. See some things that I maybe have seen and want to just go back and see, or see things that I've never seen and just want to go see. So I'm doing this from memory because the trip is in my phone and I can't rightly look that up while I'm talking to you. So I'll do this from memory, and we'll try to do it. We'll try to get there. Okay. So I live in North Carolina, as you know. I have been to Tennessee several times. I've been to Memphis. I've been to everywhere. I've been to Tennessee. But my mom has not. And this is a, let's go on a trip kind of thing. So, I want to go to, it's Nashville. That's where we're going. The first night is Nashville. Just to kind of see, there's the Music Row and all that stuff. It's all kinds of things to see. I want to also go to Graceland, and I don't know if we're doing that the same day, maybe the next day. We'll figure it out. This trip is not a strict scheduled trip. This is a just go do whatever we want to do trip, and if it takes a month, then it takes a month. If it takes longer than a month, then it takes longer than a month. So I want to go to Graceland, just to kind of go, I've drove by Graceland, and I've walked outside the the gate, but I didn't do the actual tour. And I'd like to go do the tour. I'd like to, go see what they have to show. I think that'd be pretty cool. From there, we're going to go north. The next stop is the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. Now, I don't know that I'll be able to make it there from Graceland in one day, so there's probably going to be, a stop somewhere for the night kind of thing. But, there's like a car pulling up in front of me, and I'm talking to myself, so that feels cool. The Gateway Arch, and it's not so much about, I want to go see the arch, but, always kind of wanted to, experience St. Louis. I hear it, it's mixed. It's a mixed bag. Some people say, oh, it's really nice. Some people say, oh no, don't go there. So, it's really just a passing through for where I want to be. I'm just sitting here at the airport. There are just planes taking off all day. Anyway. So yeah. It's just a pass through. I have drove Interstate 40 all the way to Oklahoma. So I've seen Interstate 40 and I've seen things along Interstate 40. So when I go west, I don't want to take 40. Although it'd probably be fine and it, whatever. But I want to do something different. I want to try a different route. So that's why I'm going north into St. Louis. I will take whatever interstate is through there to Colorado. That's going to be several days of traveling, I'm sure, because, it takes a while to get to Colorado. So, so that's that. I want to go to Colorado. I want to see all that there is to see in Colorado. I want to drive through the Eisenhower Tunnel. That's kind of an iconic thing. I don't know how real American Truck Simulator gives a representation of, all these different places in the world. But just outside the Eisenhower Tunnel is a crazy bridge system. And I want to go see that. I want to drive that. If that's anywhere near what American Truck makes it out to be, that would be an amazing drive. So we're going to drive that. And other places I want to go see are the Grand Canyon, the Hoover Dam. We want to go to Las Vegas just because it's Las Vegas. And I'm going to try to go to Lake Tahoe. I'm not real sure about that one. That one's kind of an if right now. But if I do go that direction, I want to go through Reno, Nevada, because, Reno 911 was a big part of my childhood. It's probably not anything like what they made it out to be, but it'd be hilarious just to go take a picture at the Reno sign. Take a sign at the Reno picture. And I want to go through St. Louis? Nope, we did that. Salt Lake City, Provo, Utah, Orem, that area. Used to watch a YouTuber who lives in that area and works in that area, and it'd just be pretty cool to go through and kind of see what I've always seen on video but never actually in person. Go up through Idaho, kind of the same situation. Watched a YouTuber who lives in that area. We've seen all kinds of things about Idaho but never actually seen it in person, so that'd be cool. We got to go with the Idaho Potato Factory Museum thing. I don't know. I think it's just a museum, but we're going to do it. Yellowstone National Park is a big part of going out there, and we've got to go there. I want to go into Montana, but there's very limited supercharging in Montana, which kind of puts a damper on the whole thing. Not real sure we're going to do that, but we might. And then my friend lives in Minnesota. I don't know how you say it. I try to make fun of him. It's hilarious. So Kyle, we're gonna go stop by and see Kyle. He wants to go to the Mall of America. He's his biggest mall ever. Got to go see it. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll probably just come back down through Kentucky, toward home. And funny enough, I've already driven that route several times through Cincinnati, Kentucky. Twice in the past year. So that's, I didn't plan that, but all right. So that's the plan. And I want to do it in June because I want to wait till it's nice and warm. There's no chance of snow. There may be hurricanes and tornadoes. That's a different story. We'll worry about that when we get there. Want to try to do it at the best time of the year. I think June or July is probably the best time of the year. So stay tuned. I'm going to grab video of pretty much every day. Unless I just forget or feel like crap, I'm going to try to grab video of every single day on the trip. And I do expect it to take about 30 days. So, yeah, we're just going to do this. I've been talking about doing it for years, since 2019 at least. And I know that because I made a post on Facebook in 2019 saying I wanted to do it, and I never did it. And it's, it's time. It's time to make it happen. So, if you have suggestions along that route of things I need to go see, like I said, I've got a whole trip in my phone, and I've probably got a lot more places in the phone that I haven't mentioned. But if you have suggestions, leave a comment below because I'm open to seeing the world and what there is out there and, cool little things. Oh, Mount Rushmore. We're going to go by there because, it's along the way. Kinda. Yeah, all those cool things. We're going to try to hit all the national parks. We bought the national park pass last year because we was like, we're going to go on that trip. And then we never did. So I think my park pass is about to expire, but whatever. We'll do it again.